Today is the day that we celebrate and commemorate the achievements of women around the world. We challenge deep-rooted patriarchy and misogyny. We put our shoulders to the wheel to close the gender and power gaps in our economy and political systems that have had an historical legacy of disenfranchising and undervaluing women. We stand today sounding the clarion call with women around the world who proudly declare simply, we too are good enough and it is our time. We celebrate women like Dame Lois Brown Evans, Anne Cartwright Decudo, Alison Towson, Kathy Duffy, Allison Hill, Premiers Pamela Gordon, Dame Jennifer Smith, Paula Cox, and my grandmother, Shernette Yvonne Nathan Caines. Today we stand at the highest stature with our shoulders back, our heads held high as we celebrate and appreciate the foundation that these dynamic, powerful, and strong women have set. They represent the diverse tapestry of women in Bermuda, representing business, politics, faith, and social justice. They represent the root of female empowerment and the development, and I stand with other women who represent the fruit. Today, however, there are too many women who are struggling to find gender-specific mentorship. When I came back from university, I had no shortage of male mentors, but I struggled to find women who I could identify with, be vulnerable enough to grow and learn from. After talking to many of my peers, Black, white, young, and older, it became evident that women were crying out for corporate mentorship, sponsorship, and friendship. It is such a crisis that most women I know have had negative experiences with females in working environments. As I started to deep dive into the subject, I realized that we need more opportunities for women to learn and share their experiences. This led me to develop my podcast entitled Hustle Her. It focuses on female empowerment, where I highlight the achievements of women in business. It is no longer enough to talk about female accomplishments. We must create a pipeline for success by formally establishing and organizing gender-specific female mentorships and sponsorship opportunities that unashamedly connect women with established professionals. We must challenge organizations and policies that are not favorable to women. Hiring women is not enough. They must matriculate through the company and be given competitive compensatory packages. There is absolutely no reason a woman doing the same job as a man is paid less, and women must have opportunities to advance naturally. There must be transparent systems and processes that will be audited, where leaders are held accountable and responsible for creating a healthy workplace. Women who have represented a small percentage of those who have broken the glass ceiling cannot sit idly by while the next generation suffers from the indignity of inequality. Our advocacy must be specific to the needs of the mentee. One size does not fit all. We must take into consideration the vast and diverse needs of women in the workforce. I'm also challenging women to be kind, to be less critical and judgmental. Support other women, and we must not look at other women as competition, but embrace them with our support. We must see each other as friends or advocates to create a cadre of capable, competent, and prepared women. I want to leave you with 4 simple ways that you can advocate for women in the workplace. First, ask her and then listen to her. Before you can speak up, you have to listen, empathize, and support her truth. Number 2, mentor her. The temptation to compete with other women is strong. Fight it. If you are in a leadership position, look for a younger woman to mentor. Look out for her performance. Give her actionable feedback and lead her to become a great leader. Number 3, champion her. When a coworker talks behind her back, stand up for her. Women tend to take more of the blame in bad situations. Don't allow anyone to place more blame on her than her share. Number 4, pay her. We must pay women who are in roles equivalent to men equally. Ladies, we too are strong enough to lead Bermuda out of this COVID crisis. We too are the innovators that will transform this island. We too are good enough and strong enough to empower girls to believe anything is possible through advocacy and sponsorship. We too can create healthy and warm environments for women to operate in their zenith. We too are good enough. Choose to challenge.